So, did you know that Matt Ryan, voice of Edward Kenway in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, is the exact same guy who played the fan favorite John Constantine in the 2014 TV show Constantine, and pretty much played the same character in all the same DC movies afterwards? Because I sure as hell didn't have a clue. It literally just clicked for me last week. And now that I know it, it makes so much sense why I am so obsessed with both characters that he played. The guy just has this charming disaster energy down to a fine science. And honestly, Constantine was such a great show. I have no idea why it was canceled early. It was essentially Preacher before Preacher was actually even a thing. And that got, what, 3, 4 seasons? I mean, in the world of endless reboots right now, that is actually one show they need to bring back. This man needs to come back to television. And that brings us to the topic of today. The Remake industrial complex. Ubisoft just finally announced the worst kept secret in gaming, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. The remake, the redux, the remix, whatever you want to call it, but you can't even sneeze in the gaming world today without hearing a rumor about a remake of a fan favorite title. And why wouldn't we hear them? I mean, it works. As gamers, we have this wildly inflated view of how things used to be. In our heads, most of these old titles are flawless masterpieces. Even if when you peel it back and look at the reality of some of these titles, they involved really clunky tank controls, 20-minute, loading screens, empty zones that had literally nothing to do, and just essentially just had this really, really outdated look. But in our minds, these were fantastic because for the time, they did something new. They did something innovative. They told a great story. It was just something unique about that entire experience. And why do we do this? Simple. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is the ultimate salesman. It sells us on that feeling of being a child again, or being in that same mind space when we had that fantastic experience that we just want to go back to, that we just want to capture all over again and want to live and exist in that space. I mean, for me, I remember NBA Streets Volume 2, besides having an absolute banger of a soundtrack. What happened to NBA Streets, man? That was such a great gaming series, and that needs to come back. But till today, when I boot that up on my PS2, and I play that experience, it's fun for a minute, but then I look at it and I realize, this actually doesn't look as great as I thought it was, or play as great as I thought it was. It's still fun, don't get me wrong. I love going back to it and playing it and listening to the soundtrack, listening to the commentators, when they're commenting on the game. I remember how cool it was with the game breakers. The graphics just felt like they were looking, it was cartoony, but it felt like you were looking in the future. It was so cool. Just the adrenaline of playing against my brother and, building up that game breaker and just, activating it at the exact millisecond I needed to just snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. It was just so awesome. Fantastic experience. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what that nostalgia gives you. It allows you to go back to that mind space and live in it and exist in it. And it's such an awesome feeling when we're able to, in our day-to-day lives, just capture that feeling all over again. But that's exactly why the remake model works. Companies have just realized that they don't always need to reinvent the wheel. Why gamble on a new IP when you can just dust off an old classic, rebuild it from the studs up, slap a remake sticker on it, and wham bam, thank you, man. Take all the money. Just take all of my money. Don't get me wrong, though. I love the novelty of a new title that tries to do something entirely refreshing. Look at Pragmata, which I just covered in my last video. Please go check that out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. But that's a new game, a new IP coming out, taking risks, trying something new, doing something different with it, which is fantastic. And that just helps the overall evolution of the gaming industry and all these games that we love to just evolve and grow and do different things. But there's also that deep-seated craving for something familiar as well. And that's, that gaming guilty pleasure itch that we all have. And I also made a video on that too as well. Please check that out too. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what your own guilty gaming pleasure is too as well. This is my point of view, and you can agree with me or not on this. That's great, and that's fine. Let's have a discussion down in the comments. The modern remake allows us to finally play the version of the game that exists in our memories. It's a reaffirmation of the rose-tinted version that we all remembered. It's us essentially saying to ourselves, just revalidating, see, I knew this game was awesome, and here's the 4K 60 frames per second proof that this game is actually awesome. Look at it. Just look at it. And you have to look at every single facet of pop culture today to just see the truth that nostalgia is not just a feeling, it's a powerhouse. And as long as they keep making either games, movies, toys, collectibles, whatever it is, music, this good that plays on that nostalgia, we're just gonna keep on buying it. We're gonna keep on paying for it because that's essentially what's gonna be driving for that. I mean, you look at everybody today, there always is this wish for a simpler time, an easier time, times when everything just felt like you knew exactly what was going on and everything was just going great. That's what that feeling of nostalgia gives you. And for me, I love the way, Assassin's Creed Resynced looks. The previews of the game look absolutely amazing. I'm ready to play the hell out of it. Heck, the only reason why I didn't 100% it the last time was because of the legendary ship battles, which got so tedious at the end. I just couldn't take it anymore. The graphic uplift in this game looks absolutely amazing. I'm excited about the combat changes. Kind of makes sense because of Ubisoft really need a win right now. So this is the perfect scenario for them to come out with a title like this. And it's an easy layup. In these times where you think everyone has to think carefully about each dollar that you're spending, where you have to, budget for, that one big blockbuster game that's going to come out, right? You have your CODs or GTA 6, which is hopefully coming out this year. Who knows? Knock on wood. But you have to kind of budget for that as well as the other stuff that's coming out. And it's very reassuring when you can have a title like this where you know the history of it, you've played it before, and you know that when you put your money down, you're essentially know exactly what you're getting when you put your money down. You know what you're paying. You know what you're getting. It's this game. It's going to be an uplift. They're adding a couple more missions too as well. They're adding in a couple more storylines. They're, really, really fleshing out that whole naval experience. That was the whole vibe that we loved. That was eventually supposed to be Skull and Bones, but we all know how that went. But I'm super excited for this game, as you can probably tell. And I think I'm going to be there on day one. It's crazy that it's actually going to be coming out pretty soon, too. So in July, we just have a few months because we're right getting it to May right now. So just May, June, July. Yeah, I think July 6th is the release date. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. I'm super excited about it. And yeah, man, nostalgia. It sells. It's been winning for a long time. You can clearly see Capcom's been doing that, and they've been able to turn that around and give us something new like Pragmata, because they've been on a roll with a lot of remakes and been doing well with that so far. So a lot of other studios are, going to be taking note of that, and they're going to be trying to do that. You've seen a lot of, re-releases, where they're just essentially just, upscaling the entire game. But you might start seeing people do a lot more stuff where they're actually taking an old title, really, really refreshing it and bringing it into the new decade, adding new missions, revamping the entire thing, and it's, going to be a revamped experience, right? So I'm excited for the game, and I'm looking forward to what other maybe remakes that are coming out. And yeah, let me know in the comments too as well, what game would you love to, have remade? For me, if there's some power out there in the universe that's actually listening, please, please, please make a Def Jam Fight for New York remake, because that game is absolutely awesome, and I have no idea why they have not remade that yet. I know it might be tough, but that game was such a good fighting game. It was over the top. It was so much fun and absolutely awesome. Another one I'll throw in there, DMC1, the original Devil May Cry. I think that would be fantastic for a remake right about now. So, anyway, that's going to be it for me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what game you would love for them to remake, either your top three or just the one that you really would love them to remake here soon. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe out there. Peace.